Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Amao Babajide Samuel. Like I told you, in days to come, we're going to be interrogating the presidential election results. The election had come and gone, and Bola Ahmed Tinubu had been declared the winner of the election. By May 29, he would likely be sworn in as the new president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. But one interesting thing I want us to consider today is the fact that the PDP actually gave this victory to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The election was actually not won by the APC, it was won by the People's Democratic Party for the APC. And why would I say that? You would agree with me that the four key contestants in this election include Bola Ahmed Tinubu of the APC, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar of the PDP, Rabi Musa Kwankwaso of NNPP, and Peter Gregor Obi of the Labour Party. Now, just about 8 months ago, three of these contestants belongs to one party, the People's Democratic Party. Right? But after the convention that took place last year in Abuja, where Senator Ayocha Ayu was, elected as the new party chairman, there were a number of fallouts that started following the election. Rabi Musa Kwankwaso is a strong man of the Northwest politics, and he was able to show his strength in the 2019 election. Even though President Muhammadu Buhari is a figure to beat anywhere in northwestern Nigeria, anytime you have people contesting against Muhammadu Buhari in the north, except for when late former President Musa Yar'Adua contested against him in 2007 election. We always have a scenario where Muhammadu Buhari would always win by a very wide margin, sometimes by 80-90%. But in the last election in 2019, Rabi Musa Kwankwaso was able to deliver about 300,000 votes for the People's Democratic Party, even though Muhammadu Buhari at that time was the incumbent president of the Federal Republic. So that shows us the kind of leadership or followership that Rabi Musa Kwankwaso had in Kano and by extension in northwest Nigeria. But unfortunately, after the party primaries, Rabi Musa Kwankwaso lost out in the leadership of the structure of People's Democratic Party in the northwestern region. And you see, the truth about it is whoever wins the party structure in whatever zones determine the candidates that eventually wins or contest on the platform of the party. So it was clear to Rabi Musa Kwankwaso that he was not likely to sponsor most of his followers to bearing the flag of the People's Democratic Party. All right, efforts were made here and there to reconcile and to trade off, but obviously it was not coming true. So Rabi Musa Kwankwaso left the PDP and he went to join the NNPP, and you would see the damage that NNPP did to the chances of PDP in northwestern Nigeria. Basically, Rabi Musa Kwankwaso had about 1.2 million votes from the northwest, which means a reduction of about 1.2 million votes from what Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party would have had from northwestern region. Another thing that happened was that weeks to the presidential primary of the party, Peter Obi had gone around, campaigning, trying to woo votes from the delegates that were going to vote at the party primaries. But it was clear to him at some point that he was likely not going to win that election. Everything was skewed towards favoring the former vice president of Nigeria, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. Not just that he was likely to lose the election, it was equally very obvious that he was not likely to be selected or picked by whoever wins the party primaries, particularly Abubakar, as to allowing him to run as the running mate of the candidate that wins the election from the north. This was because most of the governors had an unwritten agreement with Atiku Abubakar that the only condition for them to support him to win the candidacy of the party is if he agrees that he was going to pick one of them to become his running mate. So, and Peter Obi was a former governor, was not a running mate. So he knew his chances was limited. So he felt that it was time for him to leave the party, and he went to join the Labour Party. The sentiment of the public perception favored him, was able to ride on that, and his popularity started to rise. People started to accept him. Now, his region, the southeastern region, that had felt that they have made good contribution to the People's Democratic Party from inception in 1998, felt that it was good time to throw their weight behind their son. And that's why the Southeast is the only region that gave the highest volume of support to the candidates from their region. Peter Obi had about 1.962 million votes from the Southeast alone. That was about 32% of the entire vote he got in the nation. That's very significant. So if you had had, the 1.962 million vote plus the 1.2 million vote that Kwankwaso had in the Northwest, you would have had a situation where PDP would have won this election with nothing less than 2 or 3 million margin of lead. Right? But unfortunately, they were not able to manage these two key figures, Peter Obi and Rabi Musa Kwankwaso, and these people left and became spoiler not for the APC but for the PDP. And that is why, in my own humble submission, I think APC never really won this election, because you would agree with me that the scorecard of the APC government has been low. The public perception has not been positive. The only thing that played in their favor was the fact that there was a crack in the wall of the People's Democratic Party, which was the only strong opposition that could have actually given them a run for their money. And, APC was able to leverage on that. Votes of PDP were shared by Labour Party and NNPP. And today, here we are. The APC had been declared the winner, and they are almost at the verge of going to spend or to complete their own 16 years, because you will remember that PDP led Nigeria for 16 years before they lost to APC in 2015. Now Bola Ahmed Tinubu had won to lead Nigeria for another 4 years, which will make it 12 years. And it's very much likely that if he does well and enjoys public love or acceptance, he's likely to do another second term. Then we'll now have a basis to compare the 16 years of APC and the 16 years of the PDP. All right, that's my thoughts today. I'm just trying to analyze and interrogate the figures from the 2023 presidential election. All right, please don't remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Amao Babajide, and like this video. You can always share so as to let more persons enjoy whatever analysis we are bringing from this page. All right, thank you, and please enjoy your day.